قال الله وعلا Yahweh Hashem Yahushai B'Hashem Kakadash. I belong to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of this earth, pushing this word in truth, also in sincerity. No shalom. Here's another short video, right? Because this article I'm about to go into here speaks or is just revealing revealing the fact that is already known. But so in other words, just reiterating that of who he is or his characteristics. So you could never say that, hey, I never come across this person or it's not so. Right? And now this lends air to the prophecies concerning he, or why he going to get what he going to get. Right? Why the other nations will be so astonished at his downfall. Right? If you go through the article here, it says Israel approves plan to seize Gaza and kill all illegal occupants. So whoever they deem illegal, like the people who live in there right now, yeah, they're going to exterminate them. That's basically what they're saying. Israel has approved a chilling plan to seize Gaza and kill all illegal occupants, with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu announcing an intensive military operation to take full control of the Strip. The strategy includes a prolonged troop presence, signaling a brutal escalation in the region. Netanyahu emphasized that the IDF will not conduct temporary raids, but will instead hold the territory indefinitely, reversing previous tactics. The aggressive stance aimed at eliminating perceived threats has sparked international alarm as Israel moves to reshape Gaza's future through force. Sky News reports Israeli cabinet ministers approved plans for the new offensive on Monday morning, hours after it was announced that tens of thousands of reserve soldiers are being called up. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has so far failed to achieve his goal of destroying Hamas or returning all of the hostages, despite more than a year of brutal war in Gaza. Officials say the plan will help with these war aims, but it would also push hundreds of thousands of Palestinians to southern Gaza, exacerbating an already dire humanitarian crisis. Yeah. Where is the UN? Where is the organizations, the million and one humanitarian organizations that was pushing the juice during the emic? Where are they to stand in place and say, hey, you're wrong? You know, that scripture say what the least of the flock will draw them out, right, and bring desolation, right? Because them as the smallest of the tribes of Edom, right? And them doing the most, and all of them backing them up. Nobody not putting down and say you're on fucking shit. You know? They said the plan included the capturing of the Strip and the holding of the territories. It would also try to prevent Hamas humanitarian groups ruling Gaza. The UN rejected the plan, saying it would leave large parts of the population, including the most vulnerable, without supplies. It said it appears designed to reinforce control over life-sustaining items as a pressure tactic as part of a military strategy. More than 52,000 Palestinians have been killed since the IDF launched its ground offensive in the densely populated territory. According to the Hamas-run health ministry, it followed the deadly Hamas attacks on Israel, which killed 1,200 people and saw around 250 people taken hostage. A fragile ceasefire that saw a pause in the fighting and the exchange of Israeli hostages and Palestinian prisoners collapsed earlier this year. Yeah. And that is it. They said the UN reject the idea because whatever and whatever, I know. Right, so they say go home. go back to the drawing board and come again. But they didn't fucking say, hey, yeah, man, that is a war crime. They didn't pull them up on the war crimes that they already committed. Right? And they're pulling them up on the new ones that they're about to commit. Right? So now we go to some precepts here. Now we go to some precepts here. And this is how proud these people are. This is them. You understand? They know they could do what they want and get away with it because this is really their kingdom. Right? And as I said, let me bring that Revelation 12 and 12 one time. You understand? And it says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time here. You understand? He had a short time, so now he doing everything. As he has to say, exasperating every fucking possible situation. He don't care. He want what he want, and he want to prolong and enlarge in his kingdom. Right? He want to enlarge in his reign, or he reach. Rather, let me go to the book. It's now up there by Habakkuk 2 and 5. Right? It's a yea. Also, because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. He enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied. But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long unto him that laid it itself particularly? Yeah, destruction unto him. Them $33 trillion in fucking that them have them in more debt than I am. Oh gosh. I don't even think it had $33 trillion in circulation on the planet. You know, that is something to research. You know? How the fuck you end up in trillions of dollars on that? How? And the majority of billionaires is from your country. Look at fucking that. The majority of billionaires on the face of the earth is from your country, but you $33 trillion in that. Wow. Wow. You understand? And there's only about a handful of first world countries that have on the planet. So-called first world. You understand? They show you the greedy. The greedy, they want the kingdom to remain, but it wouldn't be so. It will not be so. This kingdom will fall. You understand? And the Most High is going to use themselves to throw down their own kingdom. You understand? And I have the other nations in astonishment. We'll go to the book of James, get a precept quick, and then I'll read that. I believe it's Jeremiah. Jeremiah is here, but we will get. Don't worry yourself, we will get. The James 5, and I'll start at 5. It says, ye have lived in, we could start at 1, but point is really in 5. Ye have lived in pleasure on the earth, and being wanton, ye have nourished all your hearts, as in the day of slaughter. Yeah, because in the day of slaughter, like I say, in the day of war, we're just going after you conquer the places, but take the spoils, right? Is increase the riches, and that is what they're doing. They enlarge the desire as hell, and they keep not at home. You understand? That's why they want to strip to do whatever they think to add to the riches, add to the wealth, push more folly, extend folly. You understand? It's a ye have condemned and killed the just, and doth not resist them. Resist you, and he doth not resist you. Right? Yeah. It says, be patient, therefore, brethren, unto the coming of the Lord. Behold, the husbandman waited for the purpose of the precious, the precious fruit of the earth, and had long patience for it until he received the early and latter rain. Now, the thing is, right, we have to be patient under this man rulership. It's no matter how oppressive or how angry we get, you understand? Because we know they done fucking pushing down on we already, right? They want to ban free speech and all kind of thing, and preaching and thing banned in the UK, I believe it is now. And all these things, right? All these things are doing. All we're doing is bringing out the Lord of the word. But hey, we on that wicked rulership, so therefore what the kingdom is wicked. Scripture say, well, a righteous man is vexed by the evil conversation day by day. Day in and day out. You understand? We mind can't be at peace here. And this is it. This is what they do. Right? This is what they do. So they go and basically exterminate the people of Gaza. They say kill all, what is it, all unwanted occupants or something like that, the article say. So let me go back to the article and see what it said. I think that's the headline of the article. Wait now a moment. Well, this thing, illegal occupants. Israel approves plan to seize Gaza and kill all illegal occupants. You understand? Not citizens, not fucking residents, illegal occupants. That's like how they use the word insurgents. You understand? And they know the majority of the fucking people don't read and look up words, and so nobody care about an insurgent, you know? What the fuck is even an insurgent? That sound like somebody who commit a crime against the military or some shit. Right? But the fact of the matter is, these things that they doing or allowed to do now would be the reason that, you know what I mean, the other nations standing awe at the reckoning. Right? Let me get that precept and I'll close up. It says it's this demand. Spare me one moment and my mobile I can get even slower. Right, it says, is this the man? Believe it Isaiah. Why it not come up? Just bear with me a moment. We check 51 and 7. No, that ain't it. So let me check Jeremiah. I think it's 51 and 7. Can't remember the number of the precept in there right now. No, this is not it. Bear with me a moment.